The Nicholson Nine was created by my father in the 1980s. At that time, it was very popular in Detroit to be involved in quality. And there was an award called the Deming Award, which was a quality award. And PBS applied for it several times, and one of the attributes was you need a system of values.
The Nicholson Nine is really our value system across the whole corporation. So it's something that we can use from our plants in Thailand to our sites down in Houston, all the way up into Canada and Belgium.
We have absolutely stuck with it for the past 30 years. They were foundational to the values of the family and of the company.
And we have reviewed it, and we've talked about changing it, and we've tweaked it, but they have stood the test of time. And I don't think we've changed a word in one.
Why are they important to me? This is a family business, and they're kind of the values that we had kicking around the kitchen table when I was a kid. It sounds kind of corny to say that, but it's true.
It's just really a way for us to discuss and to have the same value system throughout the entire company.
It represents our commitment to excellence in everything that we do at PBS.
Nicholson Nine actually guides us from day to day on all that we do and all that we should be doing.
These 9 really reflect, can really reflect on who you are as a person and can just improve your everyday life, and it has for me.
It's what makes me motivated to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep pushing every day and be encouraged to do the best that I can do to make sure I'm making this company proud and making myself proud.
To me, I think it's a set of core values that the family holds near and dear to their heart, and they hold in very high regards, and they stick to them, and I respect that.
Truth of the matter is those core values start at home, and it's nice to go into a workplace where they're in the workplace too.
We've been around 80 years, and reputations are built over the long term and dashed overnight. And we want anyone new to the company to help build that reputation and be proud of where you work.
Good safety equals good business. So if we train our employees well, we buy better tools, we do our preventive maintenance, we'll have very predictable processes across the entire company.
We have a license to do business from the community. And if we aren't safe, and safety encompasses not just personal safety, but process safety and environmental safety. If we aren't excellent in those things, our community is going to say, you can't do this.
What I think we do differently is we require, every employer is required to stop something that is not safe.
It empowers our employees that safety is our #1 priority across the company.
As we deal with chemicals in our daily lives here, we have seen that people prioritize safety over operations, and we are empowered by our chairman to stop work if it's not safe to do so.
We put safety before profit, before getting it done, before all the other aspects of what a company is supposed to do, because we need to protect our people. We want them to go home better than they come in. And we need to protect our environment because it's the right thing to do.
As far as doing your job safely, I think training is really important because they train you before you put you out there into the situation.
My favorite one right now working with CT Tech is safety, because we do some more dangerous work, and now that we've gone in there and instilled this Nicholson Nine with the team, it's been really nice to see the improvement there.
Safety is a big portion of IT, especially in the modern day that we live in. Everything from AI scams to the old tried and true email scams are something that we have to be conscious of and deal with. Putting ourselves in the organization in a position where we understand why we're doing that, and that it's to keep everyone safe.
I think the second part of safety is really the moral obligation. All of us have families and lives outside of work, and every single person in this company has the right to go home the way they came every single day.
Not only is it just the right thing to do, I want everyone who works here to go home as they came in. It is foundational to the business. The business doesn't operate it without it. Nicholson Nine #2 is about customer satisfaction. Many things we do, you can get anywhere. We sell a lot of commodities, and it doesn't matter if the commodity is a chemical or a barrel of oil or a bushel of wheat. You can buy these things by definition from anybody. And so you need something to set yourself apart. So the customer doesn't say, well, I'll just call the next guy. Or if the next guy's a penny cheaper, I'll go with him.
They want to do everything we can for the customer. We might not always be the cheapest or the fastest, but our customers know that we're good people, we're going to do what's right, we're going to give them fair pricing, and they keep coming back to us.
The thing that customers tell me they like about PVS are our drivers. Our drivers show up, they're professional, they tend to be on time, they're wearing a uniform, they know what they're doing, they know how to do things safely. Our customers love that. They love it when a PVS truck rolls into their site. Our customers also tend to love our salespeople. Our salespeople take care of their problems, they understand their businesses. They're looking to solve problems for them, not just deliver, XYZ product to them. And so being committed to the customer, being committed to their satisfaction, it helps you win in the commodity game for sure.
I think a family atmosphere is about mutual trust and respect and a safe place to be. People like to go home because it's comfortable, it's safe, and I've been told that we're a nice place to work. And I'm proud of that. That doesn't mean we're not dynamic and we don't innovate and we're not doing new things. I don't want to say we're staid, but I think people feel like they are treated with respect and they treat other people with respect. The other benefit of being a family business, rather than just saying it, because the shareholders work here and have a long-term view, we can invest past the next quarter, because we don't have to worry about reporting to Wall Street. Or we can invest for the next 10 years. We're not a private equity firm that needs to sell this business in 5 years to get the optimal return. So we can really think long-term, and I think that helps perpetuate kind of the family culture, because families last forever.
The one I like best is we are family. Jim, he used to come over and drink coffee with us every morning, and then he always told us that we are at our job more than we're at home. You might be at your job more than you with your own family. So he said, so always be safe and fun at your job and communicate with your employees.
It's important to me because even as the company grows from a family-owned business, even as we grow and acquire new companies, new acquisitions, you still have that family feel that makes you feel like you're a part of something, that makes you feel like what you're doing is important, that makes you feel like you're part of a team.
You look out for family. And I want, whether you're in the plant or on a truck or in the office building, people looking out for each other, because that's the kind of business we want to be, and we're proud to be a family business.
Nicholson Nine number 4 is about suppliers. PVS has a couple of thousand suppliers. It's very important to me that we have good, long-standing relationships with them. And we have had relationships with our suppliers for 40, 50, 60 years. Our suppliers like to work with PVS for a variety of reasons, but the biggest reason is we do what we say we're going to do. PVS lives up to its promises. We are an excellent supply chain partner. We also do things safely. So you're not just handing your, if you're a big producer, you don't want your chemicals to end up in the hands of some fly-by-night organization. And we have a very, very steady, solid reputation among the chemical supply community as a place where they can dependably send their chemicals as an outlet to market.
Of the 9, my personal favorite is we're afraid not to change. This is very remarkable the way it's worded. It emphasizes our commitment to continuous improvement, and it also reminds us not to be complacent.
Be afraid not to change. Now the boys are taking over and they are doing a great job. They are building this company, and then now they're in charge and the company is doing great and growing.
We are afraid not to change really because we want to be able to operate in a more efficient, safer, and more predictable manner. So we aren't firefighting and chasing crises around. We want to be able to focus on our customer and focus on improving.
We never stop learning. My grandfather, who started the firm, really had a formal 8th grade education. And he had a saying that education's much less expensive than experience. So we want our people to take the easiest path to getting the most experience and be able to do the best for not only the business, but also their community and their family. We try and do some things like supporting additional education, whether it's finishing a college degree, getting an associate's degree, expanding something that will help the business and help you grow.
We never stop learning. Especially in what I do, technology is rapidly changing every day. You need to be on top of things and ahead of the curve to stay relevant, to stay practical, to stay efficient. Every day in my job I see we never stop learning. The growth always continues. We're continuing to learn, grow, and adapt.
Over the course of working here, I've learned so much, right? I like to learn. I like to be curious. When you quit learning, you kind of stand still.
We also encourage people to take their education beyond and really volunteer in the community. I volunteer in the community and I think it's educational to me. And we really encourage our people to get out there and volunteer and be involved in their community to the way they best see fit. And we think that's makes it for a more wholesome life and is also an important way to grow as a human being. We work hard and have fun. I think it's an important part of being connected to other people. So often we have smaller work groups, 30 to 50 people, and they know each other really well. But it's not always easy to get out and see the other work groups inside PVS. When we build opportunities to have fun, whether it's golf outings or picnics or zoos or family outings, we get a chance to mix those people together. And it also allows people to know other people before they need other people. So they're not just getting an email of fix this problem for me from another department.
We work hard and have fun is my second favorite Nicholson Nine. Love to work hard, love to put in a great day, love to do all that I can each and every day, but at the end of the day, it's all about fun too. You need to have fun during the day.
My hard work is recognized. It's not pushed under the rug. You're encouraged to make decisions. You're encouraged to, work with people in other divisions. And it's really like a collaborative work environment.
Everybody's working hard, everybody wants to get their work done, but they don't forget to, have fun, loosen up, have a luncheon or a party, get some knowing each other on a more personal level. It makes it much easier when you like who you work with and you know them, and you know more about them. It makes you care about them.
I think people in these work groups joke with each other, they know each other's kids, and that's a fun atmosphere. And they have some flexibility and they treat each other with respect and they feel good about being here.
Nicholson Nine, number 8. We want to be the best. It's one of my favorites in the whole list. It's just sort of a mindset, right? If everybody here has a mindset about always trying to be the best, always trying to do our best for our customer, for our supplier, for the community, for our employees, then that culture permeates throughout the entire organization.
Everyone wants to be the best at what they do. When people see my work, I want them to think it was the best that I had to offer and that was available. I'm pushed to do my best in a productive and healthy way, and the organization notices it and I don't notice it.
A customer was having an issue with getting product. They couldn't get it on time, but I kept telling them, we're the best, we're the best. Just give me one chance to show you that we really are good at what we do. She gave me an order, we came through and delivered. It's a long-term customer. I have that customer today, and I've actually heard her tell me, indeed, you are the best. And it's a great thing to hear coming from a customer in this market.
It makes it a much better place to work, and it makes it a much more profitable and more sustainable company.
We always do what's right. That really goes back to the golden rule, where we want to treat others the way we want to be treated. And let's treat our suppliers correctly, let's treat our customers correctly, and most importantly, let's treat each other correctly.
Doing what's right, it brings pride. It brings pride to yourself to do what's right. If you're not doing what's right, then how do you feel at the end of the day? I know I wouldn't feel very good, and I think the culture goes by that. I'm a very big advocate for both PVS and my customers. And I love the empowerment that we have to be able to do what's right.
We value each other's opinions. We want to do things the right way, be efficient with what we do, and really add value. And the value system of the Nicholson Nine ties into that really by saying, let's be safe, let's be efficient, let's work hard, let's have fun, and let's follow that golden rule of always doing what's right.